Hello, my name is Catherine. Welcome back to my channel, Mimi Plans and Knits. It's evening. There's a shadow. I'm sorry. My big light just made it look worse, so I turned that off. I'm going to set up my week in my Just Scribble. I haven't cut off the arm of this yet. I didn't bring it downstairs, and actually my scissors are down there too. Oh, here, I did bring my scissors up, so let's snip that off right now while I am here. We will snip the arm off. There we go. Now, I'm just going to use these Harriet Wright designs. I have these left over. I've used them at some point. I have these flowers. They match really good. I have these, which aren't exactly, but they're close enough. And then I have these coffee ones. So, and if need be, these look more like fall, but we'll see. So I like these. We're going to use these and see where we can go from here. How is everyone? Everyone here is great. The dogs are having their supper right now. I'm just going to put these right over the dates just for some color. I have a couple of appointments this week. I've done up my purse planner already. You probably have seen that on Friday. This one you should see on Monday. On my Saving Sunday, we are starting another little saving for Joel and I booked a cruise. There was a really good sale. And we booked a cruise for October before fishing starts. We don't usually, but it was a really good sale and we didn't want to lose it, so we booked that. Do we want to put, let's divide the page. Oh, will this one go with this? I think this might. Okay, let's use that too. All right, let's divide the page here. Just with a little bit here. I am loving this planner. I have to say, I was a little worried about the thickness of the pages, but no, it's great. I really like it. My dilemma for next year is going to be, do I want to continue with a B6, which so far I do have enough room in it. I am using it as my budget planner, and I'm using it for my budget and just my desk planner. But I think if I were to use the A5 next year, I might be able to do everything in it, like budgeting and the whole thing. I'm not sure. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about. I know Wendy's plans. I do believe she got the A5 this year. So I'm keeping an eye to see how she likes hers. I really like the layout of this. I like how all the I like how there's all the room of different things in here. It's a really nice laid out planner, and I was a little intimidated with trying to get the A5 because it is such a laid out planner, but I think that I would really enjoy it in the A5 size, because then I wouldn't have to have a separate memory planner. So I'm kind of leaning towards that, but this is working out really, really well as my desk catch-all, perfect size. I really like this holder that I have it in, the cover. that's working out great for me. I can stick some bills in the back of things that I need to remember, keep my eye on. It's got plenty of room. I've got my budget money in the front here. So yeah, oop, that is like really crooked. We have had finally some rain today. We have been waiting for it. The Maritimes have been having a really hard time with forest fires. It's been quite bad. We're not usually quite this dry, but gosh, we have been dry this year. So they even banned people from walking in the woods. So, you know, it's pretty bad when. So hopefully we'll get some more rain. We usually have a lot more rain than what we've been getting. So our lake is really, really low. And hopefully the fires come to an end soon. I'm going to poke this right down in and try to carry it on. There we go. Yeah, I really have been enjoying this planner, so let's see. I had the kids today, Jack's last day of hockey school. Friday is his big game. He wants, that's tomorrow, he wants us to go watch his game so he can show us his skills that he learned. It's the Ryan Graves hockey school that he's been in this week, so he was having lots of fun there. I'm really glad he enjoyed it. He was a little bit nervous at first. He doesn't like new things. He takes kind of after his Mimi, but he did really well after the first day that he was a little bit nervous. He did really good. And he's been so happy that he went. So we're happy for him there. Let's put this one. I'm trying to be good and use kits and not just hoard them away, which sometimes when I really like them, I don't want to use them, but then you can't really enjoy them if you're not using them. So you gotta use the stickers. So that's what we're trying to do. Use the stickers. I'm gonna put something over there. So that's what we're trying to do this year. Now, I'm going to use one of these because this is Sunday. Sunday is my coffee day, relaxation, watch Coronation Street, although we have made changes to our television. We don't watch a lot of TV, and the TV, I think the price is just continually to go up. So we downsized. So we have a new TV thing here, and I'm trying to figure out, the only thing I really watch on TV, which I don't even need TV for that, Coronation Street, I can watch it on Gem, which is an app, and I'm gonna have to get caught up on there because I don't really know where to find it on our new system for the TV. I'm a little lost, but it's okay. I'll find it. I'll find it somewhere. Now this Thursday, I do believe, is the day Miss Ellie Mae is going for her little surgery to see, well, not really a surgery, it's exploratory. They have to put her to sleep because they have to go up in the back of her mouth and check her soft palate. They have to check her nasal passages, she's got something going on. I can't figure out what it is. The vet had done steroids and said if it was an allergic reaction or anything like that, the steroids would have cleared it up, and it didn't. We have been watching her very closely, and they're going to do a little exploration in there. So she's so tiny that it makes me a little bit nervous because she's just 5 pounds. So she's not very big. She's not very big, but she has been to sleep before. She had her spay, and we had to do a lot of testing on her. She went bald last summer, and it was a mystery. We couldn't figure out what happened, and she had to stay. They had to do blood tests like every hour, and oh my gosh, for the tiny little thing, it was pitiful. But she doesn't have an underlying health condition that made her lose her hair. We thought, oh, there's a name for one. It's an autoimmune disease, but she doesn't have it. So we were grateful for that, but they don't know, other than maybe her Lyme, because her and Charlie had both had Lyme. Other than maybe the Lyme, they don't know why she lost her hair. And then I used a lot of jojoba oil and stuff like that, and she did grow back her hair, most of it, over the winter. Her tail didn't really grow back, but a lot of her other hair did. And then when she started losing it this year, I thought, well, she's having a Lyme flare-up. And of course, they did test her for Lyme, but they said because she's had Lyme, she will test positive regardless. So, but they're pretty sure that's not the reason that she's having such difficulty with her sinus. So I don't know. And where she's so little, I don't really dare let her out of my sight very much. So she's come to work with me, and Joel's been around for her, and we always bring the dogs pretty much everywhere we go anyway, but we haven't really dared leave her home a whole lot. So there's that. So we're keeping a good eye on her just to make sure, especially with just losing Charlie, because that was devastating. It happened so suddenly. Of course, I was home by myself. As usual, when major things happen, you're usually by yourself, so that wasn't much fun. So let's mark this as Ellie's surgery day. I'm going to go to work on Monday. Do I have a work sticker on that one? No. But I do have one here, if I can get it up off the paper. These have not been very good coming up off the paper. They are from Planning Rosie. I've had them for a while, so I don't know if that's the problem. Now, over here, I'm going to put my Mimi Plans and Knits here. And do I have a sticker for... Okay, I have a Bill Do sticker, so what do I want to put under that? Maybe this kind of looks like a list. Let's put it here. And let's put just a Bill Do. Anything that I have there. And let's put this coffee mug up here. There we go. Now I want a black pen. I bought these. They're called Snow White. They're FP20. I don't know. I ordered them on Temu just to see if they were any good, and they're not too bad. They were cheap enough that if I took one out and I lost it, I wouldn't be upset. Okay, so on Tuesday at 3 p.m. I have just a checkup for my braces. It's been 2 months since I had them off, and just so you can see, that does not go through. And Ellie Mae has at 8:15 vet. And that is about all I have to put on here so far. Now this is spreading on this sticker. This is having some feathering. So there we go. That is my setup for the week. It's all ready. It's on my desk. When I have things to jot down, I will. And this one stays a little neater than the one that I've been carrying around with me. That is this one, and it's messy. I've just been dragging it around, and I'm enjoying having the two of them. So there we go. My week is set up. You will see this on Monday morning. And until next time, happy planning, my friends, and bye-bye.